Hey everyone, welcome to this year's updated travel recommendations. So in this video, I'm gonna give you an amalgamation of my best of travel outfits, packing tips, products that you're gonna wanna have, and stay tuned to the very end of the video because I'm gonna actually demonstrate the best way to pack, and that is flat lay packing. So make sure you stay tuned to the end. Now, before we get to the fun part, the show and tell, I should tell you a little bit about myself and how I like to travel. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Marnie, and I travel fairly frequently, mostly road tripping, which does influence how much luggage I take. It's a lot. I do travel occasionally by plane still. I have a trip planned next month, so I do know how to fly. Well, I don't know how to fly a plane, but I do know how to pack for flying. So take these tips with a grain of salt and apply how they would work for the way you like to travel. The way I like to travel is to pack everything I could possibly need and then a little bit more. I am a maximalist. I make no apologies for it. I do not believe that there is an award out there for those of you who like to pride themselves on flying light. As long as I'm not the one asking you to carry my bags, you shouldn't care how much or how little I pack. So if you have a sense of humor and you are interested in learning more about some of my recommendations for travel, keep on watching. Let's start off with actual luggage recommendations. So first and foremost, I think you will get the most bang for your buck with hard-sided luggage. They're like basically big packing cubes. And no, I do not use packing cubes anymore. Stay tuned to the end for an explanation on why. The stuff inside your luggage stays protected and you can just fit so much more in hard-sided luggage. There are 3 brands that I really like. I have been recommending and using the iFly luggage for a really long time. I still stand by that recommendation. The other one I really like, I feel like they're just a little bit bigger and a little bit sturdier, are the Amazon Essentials hard-sided luggage set. I have the large, medium, and small, like the big check-in, the medium check-in, and then the carry-on size. They're all wheeled, of course. That is critical. Your luggage has to be hard-sided and have wheels. And then newest, and what I'm really enjoying, are the hard-sided luggage options from the brand Quince. Now, if you're a big fan of away luggage and you're not a big fan of the away pricing, you will really enjoy the Quince luggage. They are very similar. I recently traveled and used their 28-inch hard-sided suitcase, and then I also brought along the carry-on size. So if I had to narrow it down to just 2 suitcases, a 28-inch for checking in and the smaller wheelie for carry-on. I do have one outstanding recommendation for a garment bag. It looks like a duffel bag, and as you unzip it, it unfolds into a garment bag, and you can fit so much in there besides just hanging clothes. You can hang all your clothes, fold it up, and then the whole middle of it is essentially another bag, shoes, toiletries, undergarments, so many other things, and then there's still all the outside pockets. This makes an excellent graduation gift and a Father's Day gift as well. So I just wanted to highlight that one. And then the one non-suitcase carry-on bag I want to recommend, well, really it's a brand. It's Wallace. They just make the most outstanding tote bags and duffel bags for travel, for carry-on type stuff. And the one specifically that I've really been enjoying is this big duffel one. I've talked about this multiple times, but it's so good, I feel like it needs another shout out. If you have a 16-inch laptop, it will fit in this one. That's why I bought this. I used to carry their backpack and I still love it, and I'll use that if I'm not bringing my laptop with me. But I upgraded my laptop and it doesn't fit in that backpack anymore. So if you have a larger laptop, this one does have a padded laptop pocket on the inside that will fit a 16-inch laptop. That's kind of key. It has multiple exterior pockets, multiple interior pockets, nice padded straps, a big crossbody strap as well, and something that I think pretty much every larger Wallace tote or bag has is the luggage sleeve that also converts, if you just zip it across, into just a big, large pocket if you'd prefer to use it that way. So this, again, is another excellent gift for Mother's Day, Father's Day, or graduation. We're rolling a few topics into one in this video. But I've just been so pleased with all of the options that Wallace has. So those are my top luggage and bag recommendations. Let's move on really quickly to travel outfits. And if you've been here for a while, you have seen all these featured on my Instagram page. So for travel outfits, if I'm road tripping, I'm going for comfort 10 out of 10 times. I'm gonna go with flat out loungewear or something from the Spanx AirEssentials line, that kind of thing. If I'm flying, I do prefer something that has pockets, whether it's so I can just tuck in my phone or a boarding pass. And yes, even though I know everybody can get their tickets on an app app on their phone. I do recommend printing out the boarding pass if you can. I cannot tell you how many times they've had some sort of technical glitch and they announce over the loudspeaker that they need to suddenly print out everybody's boarding passes and there's going to be a holdup, or your phone freezes, or whatever it is. So I do recommend having the paper backup. But regardless, I just like having pockets when I'm flying by plane, and the Spanx AirEssentials line generally does not have pockets. So my current favorite travel outfit is my most recent acquisition, and it is very similar in material to the Spanx AirEssentials line, but it is from Amazon and it is under $30. And I love it because, first of all, obviously the price. Second of all, it's so comfortable. The fabric feels just the most buttery soft, luscious fabric. I like that it's short sleeve, so I can layer a jacket over it, maybe a denim jacket, so I don't have to pack the denim jacket because that's a little bulkier. It's also nice enough if you tuck in the shirt, change out the shoes, and throw a blazer over it. It's nice enough to wear out to most dinners, so it can do double duty for travel day, and you can wear it out for a meal. My second favorite travel outfit isn't necessarily an outfit, but I love the Tencel Joggers from Banana Republic Factory. Tencel is a very lightweight, breathable material. It doesn't wrinkle easily. It holds up really well, and again, it can do double duty. It's technically very casual in that it's a jogger silhouette, but the Tencel dresses it up a little bit, and if you swap out the driving loafers or sneakers for pumps or heeled sandals, and change out the top in the jewelry, suddenly it's a much nicer outfit. So you're gonna get two for the price of one there. And especially for air travel, it has the pockets on the side. I should also point out that because the legs are tapered or more jogger style, when you do have to use the restroom, the fabric will not pool down onto the bathroom floor. I know, it's everyone's greatest fear, mine included. So these are a little more bathroom friendly. One of the more popular travel outfits that I've worn and I have seen as I'm traveling, and when we see each other like at an airport or something, we kind of give each other a head nod like, hey. So it was originally designed or released by Free People, and then a ton of brands copied it, but it's the chunky short sleeve or cap sleeve sweater and then the tapered knit pants that go with it. Generally, even in the summer months, airports and airplanes are cooler, and my husband loves to crank up the AC in the car. So either way, I'm usually cold when we're traveling. So I like the chunkier knit set. And yes, I know what it's like to be hot. I live in San Antonio, Texas. We hit 90 degrees yesterday. It's easily layered. I actually wore this exact outfit on a road trip to West Texas in June last summer and walked around town in it, and it was in the 90s, and I did not feel overheated at all. So I feel like it's a really comfortable set. It does have pockets, and it's, again, versatile. You can break up the set and wear each piece individually, layer under jacket, etc. The fourth outfit that I want to recommend is this lightweight or fine gauge knit set. I've been recommending it for about a year now. So many of you have told me specifically that you either wore this on the plane to a vacation in Europe or wore it to travel for a business trip and then wore it again out to dinner with your colleagues. So I'm really happy with that feedback. Thanks to everyone who DM'd me and sent me pictures of yourself in that outfit. And I definitely recommend a more neutral shade. It comes in so many options. I like the black and the apricot specifically. And then the last outfit idea I have for traveling, and it's not one specific piece, but a maxi dress, especially a maxi dress with pockets. Again, it's very comfortable, it's lightweight, you're covered. This can do double duty if you're going out, or it's great for sightseeing, that kind of thing. And the bathroom thing, I'm just gonna bring it up again. We're all friends here. Very bathroom friendly. You just hike it up and have it around your waist, and you don't have to worry about the material dragging on the floor like you do when you have to pull down your pants. And if I were to recommend one kind of splurge travel clothing accessory, it would still have to be the J. Crew Cashmere Oversized Throw. You fold it up, bunch it up. It's a travel pillow, it's a travel blanket. You can drape it around you on an airplane, train, car, what have you. You can use it as a little throw blanket in the hotel room. It's just such a versatile piece. It folds up super tiny. I think my color is camel, but there's so many color options, and they're constantly having sales, especially on cashmere as we get into the warmer months. So check out the J. Crew website. I have it linked below. And if you've gotten this far and don't know it, I will list everything down in the description box in the order in which I'm talking about it here. And then I'll take that whole description box and pin it to the top of the comments, because sometimes it's easier to find the comment section than the description box. I could, and I have, done a dedicated video to just travel gadgets or products that I recommend that you take with you to make your life easier. I'm just gonna boil it down to about 4 or 5. And again, I think these all make really good gifts as well. So the first and foremost, and I say this is a travel steamer because technically it is, it folds, as you can see, it folds up. I recommend draining the water out before you pack it, just in case, but Mine has water in it because I use this as my everyday quick steamer at home too. It's that good, you don't want to save it for just travel. But it does fold up nice and tiny. You just plug it in and then you just shoot it like a gun, go back and forth over your clothes. No matter how you pack, whether you accept that the way I'm about to share with you is the best way, or you roll, or you shove it in compression cubes, whatever, eventually you're gonna wanna get the wrinkles out somehow, and this is so much easier and faster, and I think more effective than an iron. This next one, especially post-COVID, I think is so true. Bring a bag, or maybe not this many, but bring foldable hangers. I don't know what it is with hotels anymore. You open the closet, there's 3 hangers. Where did all the hangers go? Or if you're gonna stay, at a friend or family member's house, they rarely have an entire guest room closet full of just empty hangers waiting for you to arrive. So I love these foldable hangers. And I mean, you can make them child size if you're traveling with children, or you just keep unfolding. And they even have the little extra clamps that you can get to make these pants hangers as well. These are fantastic. And then of course you just fold them right back up and you are good to go to get back home. I have been raving about this hanging toiletry bag for years. I have been using the large size for years and years and years. I downgraded, some would say, to the medium size. And like I mentioned, I am not a minimalist, so this is just for my skincare essentially. And I do leave it stocked with things that I reach for over and over, but even with all of the skincare, so I usually do like my toothbrush and dental hygiene and contacts in here, morning skincare, evening skincare, specialty items like masks and stuff on the bottom. That's it. I mean, other people can fit all of their skincare and all of their makeup in this, and I applaud you, but I'm not that person. Even with my maximalist packing, there is still plenty of room, and I like that it is a smaller, more compact size than the large one. And then it has, I don't know if I shared with you, it has a hook at the top, so you can hang it in a bathroom or wherever you are. Super, super convenient. Again, another fantastic Mother's Day gift, Father's Day gift, graduation gift. I will stop. It's just, I know that I would like to receive them, and they come in a ton of colors as well. So I always pack my makeup and my makeup brushes in my carry-on bag. So first of all, brushes. I've been recommending this little brush holder for, again, years. Comes in different colors. It unzips, you put all of your, brushes in here. And then when you are putting on your makeup, whether it's on the bathroom counter, a desk in the hotel room, whatever, I'm gonna set this down for a second. You just fold this down, and then it's a cup, and it holds your makeup brushes upright, easy to get to. It's just like being at home. And then fold it back up and zip, and you are good to go. So love that. Now, for makeup bag specifically, this is the one I keep going for, and I have a bunch. It's by the brand Cushy, and they come in different sizes and different colors. I will link my exact one in the description box. So I like that it's not hard-sided, so I can kind of manipulate and move the makeup in here to fit exactly where I'm shoving it in my carry-on or my tote or what have you. I feel like the harder ones just take up too much room. They are too bulky, and I know I pack a lot. But even so, you gotta have a little bit of space optimization. So I like that this is actually soft. It has a bunch of nice little compartments. It has a big zipper compartment here. It has a really nice stretchy mesh compartment here, actually 2 of them. And the other thing that I like, first of all, look how bright it is in the inside, so I can easily see everything. It unzips on each side so that you can really get in there, but not so that it opens completely flat and all your stuff falls out. There's still a tiny little rim around it to keep your stuff contained. And the best part, and clearly something I need to do immediately, is it's machine washable. So this is fantastic. It's carried at quite a few retailers. I will link a couple in the description box. I'm thinking Nordstrom and Amazon are the 2 that come to mind. I just have 3 tech recommendations. Again, you could do a whole video on this and it can get really complicated. Let's just talk about charging your stuff. So if you're on the go and you don't have access to plug your phone in, you need this kind of phone charger. Lots of brands make it. What's great about it is it has a little covered port here that just goes into the bottom. I don't have a cell phone handy. It basically just plugs into the bottom of your cell phone, and then as you could see, if this were a cell phone, you could still talk on the cell phone, use your cell phone without being hampered by a cord or a big thing hanging off of it. It has the Lightning version and the USB-C version. I will link both of them. Make sure you get the one that is specific to your model. If you don't mind something a little bit bigger and you have multiple different ports that you need, this kind is my favorite. And there is an updated one that has a little digital readout here. But what's great about this is all along the side, it has multiple different fold-out ports for depending on what kind of adapter that you need, lightning, USB-C, micro, etc. And what I especially love about this one is to charge it, you do not need a special cord. You just fold out the plug on the back and you plug it into the wall to charge. So it's one less cable that you got to worry about finding to pack or to bring home. And then when you get to your destination and you want to charge all your stuff and the outlets are on the other side of the room or there just aren't enough at all, you want this guy. This, first of all, is approved for most cruise lines, but double check on your own just to make sure. It is a multiple outlet in one. This one has 3 just regular outlets and then 3 USB ports. And then this actual extension cord part comes in different lengths. I have it in the 15-foot length and in the 25-foot length. And I think there's a couple more as well. And this is also one of my top recommended and loved graduation gifts. It's fantastic for a dorm room. And now we're getting to the fun part where I get to demonstrate how I pack. So I do not use packing cubes or compression cubes except for packing socks, underwear, bras, small little things like that. Everything else gets packed flat. The premise is twofold. One, this really only works with a hard-sided suitcase. So in this demonstration, we're gonna use my 28-inch Quince hard-sided suitcase. You only really use one side of the suitcase. For demonstration purposes, I'm gonna take everything that is sitting on this clothing rack and we're gonna see how much of it we can fit just on this one side. Let's go. You wanna use the side that has the zipper mesh top. Essentially, you're using that side of the suitcase as a giant packing cube. I actually learned about this from 2 amazing women, Lisa D1, you can find her here on YouTube and I'll put her info below, and Alicia Woods Lifestyle, an amazing Instagrammer who has packed carry-on only to Greece, on cruises, Switzerland, amazing. And she is not a minimalist either. So definitely go check out those women. I am not as accomplished as they are in the art of packing, but I do want to share with you how it can work. What I did was I have a rolling rack in my closet. It usually just has clothes on there that I'm about to film or I've just filmed. So it's just a random collection of stuff. I brought it out to my foyer. I took out my suitcase and I thought, let's just see how much of this we can get in the suitcase. So let me share with you what went in there. I've sped it up so we're not here any longer than we need to be. 1 denim jacket, 1 sweatshirt, 1 oversized blazer, 3 dresses, 1 full skirt, 18 t-shirts and blouses, 1 2-piece set that was included a pair of pants, 6 more pairs of pants, 2 pairs of shorts, a tennis outfit, and 2 swim cover-ups. And no, I am not suggesting that anybody needs to pack remotely this amount of stuff. I mean, you could be gone for 2 months if you have access to laundry. That doesn't even include pajamas, underwear, toiletries, all that fit on one side of the suitcase. You still have the entire other side of the suitcase for shoes and toiletries. There was still room at the bottom of the suitcase on the side we put all the clothes in for a packing cube of underwear, let's say, or to stuff your socks and things like that. The key here is you literally just throw the whole thing flat into the middle of the suitcase, and anything that sticks out over the edge, you kind of just tuck in along the edges. If you want to fold pants, which as you're seeing, I did, I just fold them in half once and I lay them across or a couple pairs vertically, and then you just keep throwing on, keep throwing on, keep throwing on. The weight of the clothes kind of pushes everything down a little bit. Obviously the zipper does the final compression. If you're curious about, do things get wrinkled? Some, but I have noticed far less wrinkled than if I roll it or if I try to squeeze it into a packing cube. Of course, you're going to have packed this as well, so you're not going to worry about wrinkles. The only thing you really need to worry about with this is that you'll be able to squeeze so much in there, you're going to go over the weight limit. So I do recommend weighing everything at home before you get on the airplane, unless you don't mind paying the overage charges for going over. I just want to let you know you're going to be in no danger of running out of room, but you may be in danger of incurring additional fees when you check your baggage. So those are my top tips for travel in 2024 so far. Like I said, I've made quite a few of these, so I will be sure to link the playlist at the end of this video. It should be popping up any second now, and I'll put it down in the description box for you to find as well. If I glossed over something too quickly or I forgot to mention something and you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask down in the comments. I read every single one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you had fun and maybe learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.